It's just different.
And welcome back to Bar Fitness TV or podcast, depends on if you're listening or you're watching. This is a podcast or YouTube channel that I created to document my fitness journey. And that fitness journey includes E2M Fitness Program. And in that E2M Fitness Program, you run into a lot of amazing people. And this sister that I have on today, we've been E2M friends probably as long as I've been in the group. I think we connected like immediately, but big shout out and super excited to have on my sister Christy. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, Christy, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm actually interested to hear this. I want to hear your fitness journey prior to E2M.
Okay, so since I was 17, almost 18, when I was in college, I just jumped right into weightlifting. Like when I was in college with the football players, like heavy, hardcore weightlifting, and I found my passion in the gym. It became like the gym rat, just always in the gym. It was 90 weights, 10% cardio. But a lot had to do with I had foot issues, so cardio was a struggle for me. But I always ate well, worked out well, and then I moved to Dallas, and then I became friends with IFBB pros, and so my meal plans were always healthy, and I was always in the gym. And then I got pregnant with my son in April 2017. So I try to maintain that fitness when I was pregnant, but it didn't really work out. And then after that, I decided to get crazy and have back-to-back total reconstructive foot surgeries. So you go, and I went from having no arches to having new feet. I have arches. It's crazy. It's weird. I have like robotic feet or something. But so 2017 pregnant, 2018 having him, being a new mom, being terrified of going to the gym and leaving him in the daycare because he was my first child and my only child that I'm ever gonna have, one and done. And then I try to be active, but then I had back-to-back foot surgeries and moved to Arkansas to be closer to my family in Louisiana. And that was December of 2018. COVID hit. And I was like, it hit right after I went home to Louisiana for Mardi Gras. I was like, it's all these Mardi Gras people. I blame that because we were all out. But so then I did have a gym membership where I could take my son, and I was a little bit comfortable with that, but then they closed it down because of COVID. I was like, okay, I cannot I put on 70 pounds when I was pregnant with my son. So I was like, oh, no. So from 2017 until E2M of January 2021, I couldn't get that right back into that groove. Stella did not get her groove back. At all. So at all. So I said, okay, I'm gonna build a gym and I have an apartment, but where there's a will, there's a way. It's all in your mindset. And I have a gym. I have the spin bike. It's not a Peloton, but it's there. I have the app. It works. I have a treadmill to train my feet how to run again one day, and I'm getting better with that. I have the weight bench, all the dumbbells, and I'm like, I don't need a gym. So Stellar got a groove back.
Watch out now.
Watch out now. So that's my fitness journey.
I love it. So just hearing the complexity of the story, having a baby, reconstructive surgery on your feet, that in itself I just in my mind went to like Total Recall and
yes,
like
it is. There's 15 incisions. Yes, it is totally. I'm still like, I can't do Bulgarian split squats. I can't do reverse lunges, front lunges, but I modify.
Exactly.
Get something
so
done.
Let's talk about that. because of those different things, challenges that, you experience, and a lot of people are going to experience different challenges, come in at different fitness levels and all of that. How has this program been adaptive to where you were in your fitness journey, and how have you saw results, like you said, by modifying?
I'm telling you, it's I mean, it's everything. I remember whenever the ball first, it was because we're OOGs, like we're OOGs. It was the step ups on your bench or whatever.
Yes, I remember those things. I hated those things.
That whole day, I think it was actually that circuit was Bulgarians and step ups. I was like, are you trying to kill us?
It was
trying, because it's coming. That was really hard for me, and it was really hard mentally. That was also before we had, Dr. Reese, and I'm telling you, ever since Jeff continued to improve the program for what we need, it's everything's for us. It's crazy. I've learned to accept my current challenges, not my permanent challenges, and how to overcome them and modify them using the tools that E2M provides me with mentally and physically and emotionally.
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
That those step ups and those and because I remember me and my wife, we didn't have a bench at the time, and so out our back door there was like this bench, and so we would go outside and step up on the bench and then come back inside.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I remember that. And so you talked about Reese, and just the mindset part. Talk about the value of that. 'Cause I tell people all the time, what Reese contribute is worth $320. Like, let's talk about that.
Worth so much more.
Oh, for sure. So talk about that aspect of it.
Worth so much more. I grew up with Little Dip. Okay, I grew up with the Kool-Aid Man. I didn't grow up with the fruits and the vegetables. So for me, E2M, the big struggle I had was sugar addiction.
Yep.
And I'm a woman, so you add in, a couple weeks here and there, you get a little moody. No one's going to stop me from getting my chocolate.
Right.
But Reese is a pivotal aspect in this program. From anything to the group sessions that I did, actually the private group sessions.
Nice.
Because it was self-sabotage, because you cannot outwork a bad diet.
Right.
You cannot outwork it. And I bust my butt in E2M, but it does not matter, because it starts with your diet. That's and right. She is just amazing with everything you said. Even her rest and reset at the end of the day, I'll listen to those randomly, because the things that she says just hits you. Speak positivity onto yourself. You are not defined by your struggles. And I'm like, you're darn right I'm not. So she's a pivotal part of this program.
For sure. You're getting some amens from Crystal James right now.
Yeah, I told a couple people I was going to be on.
yeah, and Rachel Davidson is in too. So that's your crew. So let's talk. Let's talk about the community and just that aspect of it. Just connecting with people and interacting with people. How has that experience been, and how has that helped with just your fitness journey in general?
Well, I tell you what, I am an introvert. I am shy. And I feel like Jeff was personally like reaching to my soul. He was like going in there, grabbing my introverted shell and saying, get out of your shell, because I didn't really start posting and getting, making friends, like talky talk until probably my round 2 or 3.
Right.
But I really wish I would have done it on my round 1, because my round 1, I was physically crying because I realized things I couldn't do, because it's been 4 years since I was consistent. I was on the floor on day 1, and I looked at Whit like, who is this woman? What? She's horrible. Like, she's gonna kill me. But it was my own, setback. It was my own personal story that I had to carry with me. And I learned, okay, look at these people posting. They have so much support. What am I doing? Why am I not posting? So I just started posting more and more. And you know what? It's just the best community. I am so safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a lot of women out there, that's huge.
Yes.
Because you're just so worried about your body image. And here, I don't worry about that. You know, if I have a slip back, it's okay. As a matter of fact, Janine Anderson checked on me today because I hadn't posted in a couple of days. And I'm like, I'm here, I'm active, I'm just kind of quiet because I haven't been sleeping too well. But that's what the community does.
Yes.
They check on you, they support you, they're there for you. And it's been another pivotal moment in my E2M path because it pushes you to keep going. They, without even realizing it, you're supporting each and every person as much as they're supporting you. Right. And it reflects into your daily life. I see people walking down the street exercise. I'm like, you go, it's 103, good for you.
Nice.
So yeah, it's everything. I love the girls. I love the girls that I talk to. I love the guys. Kendrick, yourself, Justin, watching all of them, Polly, you know, I love it. And of course the girls, I have so many accountability groups that we're in. But each one has a different niche, you know. So.
Yeah, no, legit. Mm-hmm. Rachel's putting some kind of a raccoon emoji and hearts.
We're a part of the Trash Pandas. We are infamous for, we like to late night snack, which might have gotten much better under control. But yeah, we're like the little Trash Panda group. Yeah.
Okay. I love it. I love it. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, it's funny. You talked about seeing people exercise and rooting them on. I think it might have been Whitney talking about this week. Matter of fact, whenever you're confident and you feel good about yourself, you actually start to compliment other people, you know, and I noticed that when she mentioned it, I was like, oh, snap. Like I do that too, because most people that are talking negative or being put, they don't feel good about themselves. And that's why they're doing that. So I found it, you know, super cool that you brought that up. All right. So one more thing before we get out of here. I always like to give my guests an opportunity to speak to someone that may be thinking about joining the program, not sure if they want to join or not. What would be your message to them?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that. And I was like, let me think about it. And, you know, you can, to be honest, since we don't sugarcoat here.
We don't.
You can sit on the sidelines and you can watch the world pass you by and you can say, oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, I wish I could look like that. No, there's no wishing. You can. You need to take that leap of faith. You need to overcome your personal fears and just jump right in, because I'm very I almost have I'm strict. I'm like, I have no sympathy because I couldn't walk.
Right.
And I just dove right in. I cried for a week. I just dove right in. My feet frustrated me, but I just dove right in. Just trust that you can. You might not be able to do a push-up yet. Shift your mind and just jump right in, because we've got you. All 130, 20 something thousand. You forgot the tally what we're up to, but we got you. All of this.
That's right. And this wouldn't be a podcast if I didn't shout out Spider-Man that made his guest appearance a few minutes ago.
Ashton, you got shouted out just now.
Yeah.
Hi.
Big shout out to Ashton, aka
Little Spidey.
Spider-Man.
He's waving. Yeah. He's waving.
He
always makes his appearance.
There you go. I love it. Well, listen, Chrissy, this was really cool. I really appreciate you taking time to share your journey. A lot of people showing you love, so make sure you go back and check the live and check those comments, like I know you will, and give your blue hearts and all of that stuff.
I need to get me some more bar fit clothes, because you know my pink hoodie. You saw how much I wore it out. Like,
I know. Yeah, you wore the letters off of it. I appreciate it.
Yes, I did, fast.
Oh wow, good deal. So thank you again. This was super fun. Shout out to everybody listening to Bar Fit Podcast. If you listen to the podcast, I have a YouTube channel, Bar Fitness TV. If you're watching the YouTube channel, I have a podcast, Bar Fitness Podcast. So make sure you check both of those out. And also remember, there he is, Spider-Man in the building. Also, remember 1 Timothy 4:8. This physical body, Paul said it is good to take care of it, but we also have to take care of our spiritual body as well. Until next time, you guys, God bless, and we are out.